And we're like, oh my god, he did the fat bat. It looks like Dark Knight Returns. He's got the short ears. Look at that chin. Ah, look at that costume. Look at the texture. It's so beautiful. Look at the pouches in the utility belt. Holy Lord, everything looks good. What the hell? Batfleck. Speaking of sex. Speaking of sex. You want to talk about sex in an image right here? Oh, it's the image of Batfleck. I mean, obviously, recently when getting the new Superman suit reveal, we were all anxiously wondering how are they going to show that, and how are they, the first image of Corn Sweat in the costume, what was that going to be like? What was that going to be like? But I think a lot of us would agree, and a lot of us here, not everybody, but, at least, my core fans who have been with me when it comes to supporting Zack and doing the whole Snyder Cut thing, we can all pretty much agree, at least us, and I know, and I get it, there's going to be some people out there that don't agree with that too, because, and it's totally fine. Let's keep, let's not have, too many crazy heated debates when it comes to the chat or anything like that. We can all kind of agree that the first image of Batfleck being revealed, because we're all wondering, what is this bat suit going to look like? What is Zack going to give us? And it has been a decade, guys. It has been 10 years. 10 years since this first image of Batfleck was revealed. 2014, May 13th. Holy Lord. I shot this with my Leica camera. I'm probably saying that wrong. M monochrome. Look at that. This beautiful image, which of course a meme came out of this where everybody was calling it Sad Batman. But yeah, right next to the Batmobile. And we're like, oh my god, he did the fat bat. It looks like Dark Knight Returns. He's got the short ears. Look at that chin. Ah, look at that costume. Look at the texture. It's so beautiful. Look at the pouches in the utility belt. Holy Lord, everything looks good. What the hell? As Homelander says in The Boys, perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Being a Batman fan, that's what you wanted to see right there when it came to this reveal. And here's my story. And I've talked about it before, but I'm going to talk about it again since it's the 10-year anniversary. But my story when it came to this image, and obviously, if you guys go back a decade when I was covering the absolute shit out of BVS and trying to cover anything that came out, rumors, set photos, anything that came out when it came to BVS, because I was like, all right, I'm really gonna, and this was like the beginning of the channel, towards the beginning of the channel. And I remember I was at work and I was working at this, basically the first, when it comes to what I do now, and what I do, because I was a cable guy, I've told you guys that, but then now I'm working behind the scenes. So the first job that I got was this startup kind of company. And I remember where my desk was, which wasn't a desk, it was literally a table that had a computer on it. It wasn't a desk, but we were in this room with and I had probably 4 other guys that were in this room. And we all got along. It was great. And they were kind of nerdy too. And we would talk about this kind of stuff. And I remember I would always, I'd be sitting at my desk and sometimes I would just be looking at Twitter and being like, oh, yeah, just kind of scrolling through. And I remember when I saw this image and finally we got this very image because, we even had discussions with them. I had discussions with people online. What is the new Batsuit going to look like? And when that image showed up, I was like, oh my God. And I started showing everybody, showing all the guys, and they're like, holy shit. And one of the guys who knew about Dark Knight Returns, he's like, dude, he did the Dark Knight Returns. I'm like, yeah, it was all just kind of crazy. And then I remember going fuck, I need to do a video. And so I was like, luckily when he did post this, I had to wait 2 hours because I think I always took my lunch at 11 a.m. He posted this at 9:11 a.m. So I had to wait a couple hours. Just imagine, guys. Just imagine me 10 years ago wanting to just make a video to put it out there. You don't know how long. It was the longest 2 hours ever because I was like, I have to wait till my lunch. And then I fucking booked it home. Like I got into my car and I fucking drove my ass off home to record a video. And you can find that video if you search for it on my channel. You can find that video and recorded it. I didn't have my face on. I just did a voiceover thing. It was a quick video, put it together, and then I rushed back to work because it was like, oh my God, I had to post a video. So I didn't even eat lunch, guys. I did not even eat lunch because I rushed home to make a video. But goddamn, is that image? I mean, it's just so freaking beautiful, man.